Hi, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to have another example about the counter class from collection module. Here we are having a string called text. In our string, we are having this apple, banana, apple, orange, banana, apple, grape. Okay? So here, if I use the counter directly to this text, for example, my text counter and assign it to counter, then text, then I print my text counter. Okay, so let me comment these parts. Here I'm having a string, and this string is having this phrase, for example, apple, banana, etc., until the end, which is grape. Then I use the counter class to count the number of letters in this string and assign it to my text counter. Then I print my text counter. And it says A appeared 11 times, P appeared 7 times, space appeared 6 times, etc. But what if I want to count the number of words in this string? So apple, banana, apple, orange. I want to see how many times apple has appeared in this string. If I want to do that, I need to do the following. I need to use the split function to convert the string into list of words. Okay? So when I use the split function, I would have a list of words and assign it to word underscore list. Then I use the word underscore list in parentheses and call the counter class and assign it to count. Then I print count. So when I run the code now, we see apple appear 3 times, banana 2 times, orange 1 time, and grape 1 time. So it's a very good example. If you're having a string and you would like to count the number of letters in this string, you simply use the counter class, and in parentheses you write down the name of your string and assign it, for example, to a variable name, for example here my text counter, and print that. So you will have this output where your strings are, for example, a letter has been appeared 11 times. You're going to count the letters inside this string, the unique letters, let's say. However, if you have a string and you want to see how many times each word has been appeared, then you need to use the split function to convert the string to list of words. Then use counter for that word underscore list. And when you print that, you're going to have this output. Okay, let me illustrate another example. My string 1, for example, it is going to have, this is Reza Shaheen from the online Python course. And then we can have the teacher is Reza Shaheen. And this is my string. Okay. So my string counter, I assign it to counter my string 1. Then I print that, print my string counter. Okay, so if I run this code now, we see that in this string, we are having 13 times the space, we are having h 9 times, etc. until the end. So it is counting the letters, the unique letters. However, if I have the split function, we can have split my string, this is just a name, and assign it to the name of the string, which is my string 1 dot split function. So I simply write down the name of my string dot the split function and assign it to this split underscore my string. Okay, and then I use the, for example, here let me have a name. What can I have? For example, splitted, I would say, for example, equal to split underscore my string here. So I need to clarify this first. So splitted, I don't need that. I need to simply, yeah, split it. Then counter split my string. Okay. Here, when we have that and when I print split it, I will have how many times each word has been appeared. For example, it says the word is appeared 2 times, the word Reza appeared 2 times, Shaheen appeared 2 times, de appeared 2 times, this appeared 1 time, from appeared 1 time. So if I want to review, we can have the following. We are having a string here, for example, and this is my string, and the name of my string is my string1. Then I count the number of letters in this string. In order to count the number of unique letters in this string, I use the counter class. Then we are having my string1 in parentheses and assign it to, for example, a new variable called my string counter. When I print that, it's as we mentioned, it's a dictionary like. So it has keys and values. So it says space 13 times, H 9 times, etc. But what if I want to count the number of words in this string? Okay. In order to do that, we are going to use the split function for my string1 and assign it to a split my string. Okay. So we are splitting the words, we are converting the string into a list of words and assigning it to split my string. Okay. Then I use the counter and in parentheses, I write down this name, split my string. So it's a list of words and we are going to use the counter to count the number of appearance of each unique words. And we are going to assign that to splitted and then we print the splitted. So we see that is, for example, appear 2 times, Reza appear 2 times, Shaheen appear 2 times. It's a very good example for you to see what you want to do with your string. If you want to have the number of letters being counted, the number of unique letters being counted. So you simply use directly the name of your string and use the counter. However, if you want to know the number of unique words that are appearing in your string, you first need to use the split function, assign it to a new variable, and that variable has a list of words for you, and write down the name of the list of words inside the parentheses for the counter, assign it to a new variable called splitted, then print that splitted, and we see in the output we are having it here. Thank you for watching.